The NLRB was very active in late 2019. We saw a number of major decisions come down in December. We also saw some regulatory action by the board that will have lasting effect in 2020 and beyond. These decisions and the general trends from the board, I think, are something of a restoration of the balance that the Act has always traditionally had. We know there's always been movement with changes in administration, whether Republican or Democrat, but it has been much more of a narrow swing of the pendulum. I think that this is an attempt, in some respects, to restore some of those things. So, for example, the decision with respect to checkoff of dues after bargaining, that was the law for 50 years. It changed about 6 years ago. It's now back to where it was. Similarly, with respect to the use of email systems and the like, obviously email didn't exist when the Act was passed. There was a view that property rights had a recognition and should be treated as such. I think the biggest one is going to be the continued application of the Boeing standard in terms of looking at what is reasonable and in terms of an employer policy or practice, and looking at the fact that there's a balance, that there needs to be a balance between is there a good reason for it and does it interfere with rights under the Act. The trends that we've seen in the last 2 years are likely to continue, perhaps even with some acceleration.